Good morning, student. I hope you all are fine and safe. Children, today we are going to study about mass and weight. This mass and weight. Children, this mass and weight are commonly mistaken as the same, but mass and weight are totally different quantities. So, children, today we are going to study in detail what is mass and what is weight. So, let's start with mass. What is mass? So, let me define first mass. So mass is defined as, or I can write that mass of a body is defined as the quantity of matter or can say material, let me write it in bracket, or material, quantity of matter or material contained in it. This is the definition of mass of a body. Mass of a body is defined as the quantity of matter or material contained in it. So to understand this definition, let me take one example. So suppose this is a rubber ball. So as I said, this is a rubber ball. So this ball is made up of rubber. Okay, means rubber material is used to make this ball. Okay, so this rubber material, okay, or rubber is a matter or rubber is a material contained in this ball. So this ball is made up of rubber material. So quantity of that rubber material is the mass of that body or mass of that ball. I hope you understood. Children, here this rubber is a material or a matter contained in this ball. Okay, and quantity of this rubber material is the mass of a ball, means mass of this body or mass of this ball. I hope you understood this. If you do not understand, means please rewind it, you will get it. Children, now next, already we understood now what is a mass of a body. Now this mass of a body is denoted by small letter m. So let me write here. So first point I can write here, mass is denoted, means mass of a body is denoted by small letter m. Okay, mass of a body. Okay, mass of a body is denoted by small letter m. Second point, here children, already you know that mass of any body or any object, for that unit is there, SI unit is there, and SI unit of mass. So I can write here the SI unit of mass. The SI unit of mass. What is the SI unit of mass? That is kilogram. Mass is kilogram. The SI unit of mass is kilogram. Because we always express the mass of any object in kilogram. 5 kilogram sugar, okay, or when any object is 10 kilogram, or 5 kilogram sugar, or 5 kilogram rice. Okay, in this way we express the mass of object. So SI unit for mass is kilogram, and you know that in short we write it in kg. Okay, we can express this mass in gram also and milligram also. Already you know this. Next point is there, children, which quantity it is. Mass is scalar quantity or vector quantity. Already you know the definition of vector quantity and scalar quantity. Here children, mass is scalar quantity. So mass is scalar quantity because alone magnitude is enough to express the mass of any object. Here there is no need of direction. Here without direction we can get the enough description of mass of that object. Here no need of direction. So here we can say that mass is a scalar quantity. Here we can say that mass is a scalar quantity because alone magnitude is enough to express this quantity. Mass is a scalar quantity. Because we never say that mass of this 5 kilogram sugar in this direction. Okay, in either in east direction, west direction, we don't discuss these things. So mass is a scalar quantity. Next point is there. Children, here a body contains same quantity of matter. Listen carefully. A body contains same quantity of matter wherever it is. Means whatever object mass is there, whatever mass of the object is there, wherever it is, it remains same on the earth, on the moon, or outer in space, anywhere. It remains same. Suppose any object's mass is 5 kg. So on the earth, on the moon, or on any other planets, it will remain same. It is not going to change. So we can say that mass of the object remains constant. Mass of the object remains constant wherever it is. So I can write here mass of the object, mass of a object is constant. Okay, mass of a object is constant and does not change from place to place. From place to, let me rub this, from place to place, it remains same. Whatever your mass is there, suppose your mass is 40 kg. Okay, so on the earth it is 40 kg, on moon also it is 40 kg, and on other planets also it will remain 40 kg. Means mass of object is constant and does not change from place to place. Next point we can say that, children, already we have studied that larger the mass of the body, larger is the inertia, and smaller the mass of the body, smaller is the inertia. So we can say that mass of a body is a measure of inertia of a body, and it is also known as a inertial mass. And now, children, last point is there, mass of a body cannot be zero. So let me write here, mass of a body cannot be zero. So before that I have to write that larger the mass, larger is the inertia. Larger the mass, larger is the inertia, and we call it inertial mass. So I will write in short, it is also called inertial mass. Okay, we have talked here about inertia. And last point I have said that mass of a body cannot be zero. Children, whichever body is there, okay, smallest body is there, it has some or other mass. Okay, it has some or other mass. If any body is not having any mass, means if any body is there, it has no mass, means we can say that that body does not exist. That body does not exist if the body has zero mass. 0 kilogram mass is there or 0 gram mass is there, means that body does not exist. So we can say that mass of a body cannot be zero. Okay, some or other mass will be there. Okay, and without any material or matter, object is not there, matter or material is there, means it has some or other mass. Okay, so we can say that mass of a body cannot be zero. Children, I hope you understood this. This is very easy. If you want, you can write these points in your notebook, and next part will be weight. Okay, and then I will explain about difference between mass and weight.